So I'm probably just having a conversation with myself. Hello, YouTube. Help me understand what you see here, in this market, right? Where every pullback is bought relentlessly, where the sell-offs last maybe a day, 2 days, 3 days at tops. No matter how bearish you might get, the bearishness is over within a couple of days at most. Help me understand, what don't you see here when I say the market never goes down? Right? I understand. Yes, Thursday, right. And what I don't understand, I do understand, but I don't. I do understand it, but I don't understand it. What I don't understand is, if you go on the interweb and just read Yahoo Finance, anywhere, StockTwits, Twitter, right? People were absolutely bewildered and flabbergasted, startled, alarmed, and whatever other word you want to use about Thursday's action. Thursday's action was not surprising. Obviously, I described exactly what was going to happen the night before. It wasn't bewildering. Uh, a market taking profits on a monstrous run that it's been on after a big company reports earnings. It's kind of how we trade. So not only was Thursday not startling, not bewildering, it was expected, and we profited from it. What wasn't expected was the enormous strength today, but you know what? It was. I just didn't want to accept it. UVXY was telling me, "Shut up, Kenny. Bull market never left. You had your day. I hope it was fun. It's over." If today would have been different, UVXY would have been in the 60s, or let alone the 70s. We couldn't even get the follow through day on Friday. Usually bloodbath Thursday, scary Friday, crash Monday. So my brain still had that in there, even though I'm looking at UVXY and I saw the action on Friday where there was a point where the market said it's over. And that was when UVXY went red and the Qs broke VWAP on Friday. And we have not looked back since. And today, I did my job as best as I could. I told people, don't trade, buy. I'll see you at 4 o'clock. I know more about the market than anybody on earth. And I knew this day was here. So I watched 5 episodes of Alien, Resident Alien, and now I'm watching a Liam Neeson movie, which I can't remember if I've seen it or not, but I probably have because I don't miss any Liam Neeson movies. The one where he's, I thought it was, no, I definitely seen this one where he's like on the Mexican border. Anyway, but I watched TV for 5 hours and I probably should have done other things with my life. I just feel like I wasted 5 hours of my life that I can't get back now. And it pisses me off. But if you're going to take advice from me, right, there are days where the best advice is to not do anything. Gap and go Mondays are rare, but when you get them, they just grind all day. Then they close. And you're not supposed to do anything but wait till 4 p.m. Oh, look, I'm up. Unless you want to hold overnight, you sell everything at around, you sell some stocks at 4. And then usually we keep climbing all the way to 8 p.m. It's a little bit different environment now because we're open 24 hours. But wow. Wow. Some bear market we had there, huh? So again, I don't know what part I left off on Thursday or Friday. Remember when I said it's a bear market, right? And you might probably, some people just heard that. Ooh, bear market. as if it was going to last. But you got to hear if you go back and you watch the videotape, and by the way, I've been reinstated. If you go back and watch the videotape, what I said was we might be going into the bear market, which will probably last about 72 hours at most. We couldn't even get past 12 hours, and it was over. So now, what you do know is Friday's lows are probably now new generational lows. And I hope I'm wrong, but I'll probably be right. And what I do know is if you don't see UVXY over last week's highs over the next couple of weeks, there will not be any selling. Santa Claus rally just started, even though it's supposed to start on Christmas and goes into the first week of May. But now that the market did its job, and the thing the market does its best at, is that a sentence? Did I even use a English right there? What the market does best. There you go. What the market does best is trap morons like me who actually think the market could go down for more than 3 or 4 days in a row. I know. I still think that it's capable of doing that, even though I get reminded that it doesn't. And UVXY is a slap across the face. What are you thinking, fuckhead? Now, I'm acting as if I got smoked today on something, right? I didn't. I just stayed out of it. And this is FOMO talking. Like, I'm fucking pissed. Because let me explain to you one more time. I understand the market never goes down. So people say, so why are you always a bearish guy? Because I always have an ulterior motive. I want the market to be volatile so then we could buy. It makes for better trading volatility. Crashes and corrections are awesome because we always come back. You see? And most stocks suck. Just because the market was up huge, most stocks still suck. You had 38 stocks that were up huge today, and that's the entire market. Most stocks still suck. And when the market starts breaking all-time highs, chances are the stocks that you own won't be breaking all-time highs because most stocks suck. That's why I'm a bear. Most IPOs are like Gemi and NAVN and FRMI and that golf one that we talked about this morning. And being bearish keeps me more focused because I'm in tune with the market more when I'm bearish. Because I'm bearish knowing that it's wrong. That keeps me focused. Everyone can be a bull. And kind of why I hate days like today, because who made the most money today? The buy on dippers, the portfolio people, the analysts, Tom Lee. I guess my dad, I could throw him in there also. My dad had a fucking awesome day. Let me see. I'll do some quick math. My dad made about $185,000 today, roughly. But again, that's coming back from the money he lost last week. Anyway, who cares? The reason I don't like today is that there's nothing to do. Now, if this is a healthy market, tomorrow we give back half this move because I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to start breaking some keyboards and just making some more prank phone calls to companies tomorrow. If we gap and we go again, I'm going to sit it out because there's no shorting opportunities. I don't like to chase stocks. And listen, today wasn't a bad day. Traded NVIDIA long, NVO. And by the way, listen to the list right here. Go take a look at these charts. NVO, open. We traded UNH, open, NVO. Well, I did trade the Q short for about 3.5 minutes. Actually got 80 cents out of it. Gemi. And that's all I did. And there was one other trade that I didn't. Oh, NVTS, but I didn't buy it. So take a look at NVO, open, UNH, and Gemi. What's similar to all those stocks? Oh, I'm sorry, NVIDIA. What's the similarity on those stocks? They actually gave you a chance to buy lower than where the gap is. So I don't mind buying a gapped up market. I just don't buy it when it gaps and starts to rip out of the gate because I need the pullbacks. Nvidia, NVO started off down. That was a pretty good trade. Open was negative to start the day. Faux show, bro, VWAP break. Wonderful. And Gemmy, this piece of shit IPO, held 10, broke VWAP $10.30, tacked on about 40 cents. Ain't bad. So what am I complaining about? I don't know. I like it when we're the only ones making money. I like volatility. I don't like days where I know everybody on the planet made money. Takes something away from the joy of trading. And I look at this as a competitive sport. When everybody wins, it doesn't make it's no fun, right? Who cares? Everybody wins. I want to be the only winner. And somewhere Kathy Wood probably made a lot of money today because I don't want her to succeed as well. And that's it. That's my 2 cents. Tomorrow, I'll see you guys at 11 o'clock if you haven't joined the website yet. And if you're coming to Vegas, let me know. We're getting some T-shirts and fun stuff to do. And I hope the Qs are at 600 tomorrow because then it'll be a really good day. Namaste.